Welcome to Off Good Victory. So no, this is not another generator video. I do have a lot of them, and I do use a few of them. This is my most portable one. It's only 1800 continuous watts, but it can run pretty hefty power tools. So this is a grinder that I'm using today, and so yeah, it's a quiet generator, and I'm using my grinder. And what did I grind out or cut out, right? And it's this guy right here. So these are 55-gallon drums that I pick up locally. Once in a while, I get these on super sale, and so I purchased a whole bunch of them. This only cost me $1. Now, sometimes they're like anywhere from $10 to $1. If you find them that are not, cut out like this, you have to do yourself. With lids, they're over $10 usually, but for this purpose, I just needed a cheapo $1 can. The price was good, the price was right? And so I had to do a little work. I had to cut out that little circle with my grinder, and then of course just take out all the burrs. But this can will be used for this purpose. And what is that purpose? Well, it's this guy. It's my trash can burning method, right? So you can check out some of my other videos. I burn everything on the ground. I lay my can down like this and burn for a couple reasons. And so primarily it's for safety, right? If you run a trash can in this position versus the vertical upright, you're not going to send the sparks and the embers up into the air straight up. And that way, you're not going to ignite anything like your forest over here, right? At any rate, that's another video. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is, yes, these 55-gallon steel drums and trash, right? Like a lot of the guys who live rurally like myself don't have easy access to trash facilities. And definitely if you live off-grid like this, it's hard to get rid of a lot of your trash, and for me, in my local jurisdiction, I'm allowed to burn, so I do burn. We're only not allowed to burn when there is a burn restriction from the fire department. And so what happens is, let's say you burn something and the fire goes out of control and your local municipality is called out, they will charge you money for that service. It's reasonable. It's like $500. But let's say you burn on a non-restricted day, and let's say your fire goes out of control and the fire department has to come out, well, then it's free. They take care of it. So that's kind of the nice thing about living rural. I mean, you have rural volunteers, fire department guys that'll come out and do these things for you, my neighbors, things like that. But anyway, we all pretty much burn trash, and we burn obviously less toxic stuff. The toxic stuff we do take in town and dispose of it either at a recycling center or at our local shopping areas like Walmart, Lowe's and such when we're there, just small bags. So anyway, these burn barrels are very useful, and if you want to save money and you want to be safe, I do not recommend running these barrels in the vertical position like this. And do not cut holes in them. I've known people who, like that rocket effect, and they cut holes on the base, on the bottom, whatever, to really get that rocket effect of the burn. But the problem with that is it really corrodes and burns out your barrel very fast, because you're subjecting it to very high temperatures at that point. And so these barrels weren't really designed for that per se. So I wouldn't cut any holes in these. And just to give you an idea, this particular trash can that I have right here, I've been running for a year and a half, almost 2 years, and you can see it's still in rather good shape. I mean, I'm deciding to replace it because of some corrosion and some holes. I'll show it to you in a second. But the main reason I wanted to tell you to not cut holes is, you burn these guys out within months, I would say. Like, I used to know a guy who would run these things with a bunch of holes, and it's like, look at this rocket effect, it burns my trash so well. But you're just wasting and throwing money out, because you're going to have to replace that can within a few months. Versus running it like this, which is definitely safer, you kind of use this can for a very long time. And so and this is why I'm replacing it. See these little holes here? It's starting to corrode. It's starting to corrode back here a little bit, and so some of the smoke is coming back out of this can. And so anyway, that's why I'm replacing it. But you can see I got a lot of use out of it. I mean, almost 2 years on this can, and I could probably use it a little longer, but these things came so cheap. I mean, I was able to buy them for $1, so with a little bit of work, you know, a little grinder and a little sweat equity, you know, you get a nice burn barrel that's going to last you for a while. I mean, I would think this barrel is going to last me at least a year. And so yeah, we burn our trash, and this is how we do it. Alrighty, shalom.